Welcome to beautiful downtown Burlington. We're here with the BIA and we are at BPAC and we're talking about performing artists. And this month, coincidentally, is Female Entrepreneurship Month. And we're joined by Tammy, who is the executive director here at BPAC. And we have a lot of stuff up and coming, specifically very female driven.
Absolutely. Yes, when we are planning the season, it's important to me that we represent female artists across Canada and beyond. So some highlights coming up this season is we've got our first live and local artist development initiative show. So we pair up-and-coming singer-songwriters, local emerging artists, with established professional musicians, and that the professional comes and mentors those young ladies.
Wonderful.
And then they all perform together on stage. So the professional artist is Sarah Sleen, and she will be performing with two local, really beautiful young singer-songwriters, Emma Whale and Jessie Adams, and that's Sunday, November 18th at 4 o'clock. Also this year, for International Women's Day, we have a performance by Stephanie Chu. She's a jazz composer, theater artist out of New York. And she has a show called Comfort Girl. She is Chinese, and it's based on the abduction of Asian women during World War II. Wow. They were abducted into slavery. So
how powerful.
Heavy topic, but a beautiful show. A really beautiful show.
Wow, okay.
We also have Girls Night Out
Fun.
in March
Fun.
with Elvira Kurt. She was the host of our season launch this year. She's a Second City alum. Canadian Sketch Comedy Award winner, so that's going to be really fun.
Okay.
And then, of course, we close off the season with Candace Bushnell's True Tales of Sex in the City. So she was the OG Carrie Bradshaw,
Totally.
and she's going to be here at BPAC telling all of the stories
That
that
is so
made
cool.
the show so famous.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is going to be a full house for sure. I can guarantee that.
Yeah.
Now, if people want to get more information coming here, how do they do that?
They can go online, burlingtonpac.ca. They can call our box office, or they can visit us in person at 440 Locust Street.
And do you have membership options?
We absolutely do.
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
so. Okay, so people can come, grab a membership, and then they can come and see selective shows during the season,
Yeah, there are great
right?
perks with membership, $5 off tickets, first in line access, and many more perks.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for having us, Tammy.
Thanks for having me.
It's going to be a great upcoming season. I can
It is.
just
I'm really
feel it.
excited. I look forward to seeing you there.
Yes, absolutely. All right, coming up, we are going to be eating at one of Burlington's finest bakeries. That's just ahead on Morning Live. Well, it is Female Entrepreneur Month, and we are here in Burlington, Ontario. We've made it to Bocconcino Bakery, and we are being joined by Mary. I love that you guys have a beautiful, authentic Italian bakery.
Thank you.
Tell me about your space.
Well, this is our bakery in Burlington. My husband is a generation of bakers, so he's been doing it his whole life. So we decided to bring authentic Italian baking into Burlington so we can share it.
And I hear that your bakery is one of the most popular bakeries on the strip. I mean, like, your bread flies off the shelves. You can't get it unless you're in here right away, after you've made it.
Right early in the morning.
And sandwiches, you guys are here at like 3 a.m., right?
Yeah,
so you work our hours.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Yeah, that's amazing. We should start texting each other.
Yeah.
I have the sandwiches coming along. Okay, so that's one thing that you do have. You've got fresh baked bread, buns, sandwiches. Let's go over here a little bit because I noticed that you have a large selection of croissants and cookies. My mouth is literally watering.
Yeah, it's kind of picked over already this morning because everyone comes in early to grab everything. But
get their croissant and coffee.
Here. Yeah, our croissants, everything's baked in-house. We have croissants, we have desserts, a whole bunch of things.
Oh my goodness. Okay, talk to me about these desserts.
We have authentic Sicilian cannolis, we have Venetian cannolis, eclairs. Those are pumpkin tarts for October there.
I love that.
Yeah, our most popular, I think, is our sfogliatelle.
What is a sfogliatelle?
It's kind of like a pastry outer shell, like a phyllo pastry outer shell, and inside is a baked custard.
Ooh.
Well, I'll get you to try it later on because it's one of our most popular desserts here.
Do I have to wait till later? Can I try it now?
You can try it now. Actually, I have a few things here to share with you. Yeah, our chocolate hazelnut croissant, our sfogliatelle, and our giant peanut butter cookie.
Oh my gosh, look at how good this looks. Oh my god. Mmm. I'm not really doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, now your husband's part of the operation.
Yes, he plays a big role.
Okay, let's go back here and check it
Yeah,
out.
come on back here. He's making pizzas back here.
Oh, you guys have pizza too?
Yes, and
Oh my gosh.
he mixes the dough early in the morning so it rises in time so he can bake fresh baked pizza for lunch.
Oh my gosh. Now, is it just slices or is it pizza? Like, can you get like a full pizza?
We do slices for lunches, so anybody can come in, grab a couple slices. But if you want to order, we do party-sized pizzas. So you can order giant party-sized pizza.
And you can come and pick it up, right?
Yep. Half an hour just takes.
Okay. I need to know, what's your view on pineapple on pizza?
Oh. Well,
We don't sell
pineapple on pizza. We'll just put it there.
Okay, Boccaccino Bakery is where you need to come. Get all these amazing treats. Coming up, we're going to visit with a amazing photographer, and we're going to look at some jewels. All of that ahead, but for now, back inside the studio. Welcome to Charlene Ariana Photography. This is such a beautiful studio in downtown Burlington as our downtown Burlington BIA continues. And this is a one-stop shop for motherhood, maternity photos, anybody that wants to come in here
Exactly.
and be beautiful and delicate and angelic. I'm looking around and it is just stunning in here.
Thank you. Yeah, so we're, as you said, a one-stop shop. We offer hair, makeup, gowns, dresses, outfits for moms, expecting moms. Even after you had a baby, we have some dresses, when you're not feeling that great. We have dresses that are gonna cover you and make you feel great. We have outfits for newborn babies. We have outfits for toddlers. So we pretty much have everything you need. We have different props and setups that we can do. We like to focus on family connections, so pictures with mom and dad, baby sister or brother all
Oh,
together.
this is so incredibly sweet. So you come in, do the people kind of give you an idea of what they want, or do you?
Yeah, so I always encourage them to look on my website for some inspiration, or if they have any ideas, I always encourage that. But usually they trust my vision that I have for them. And we work together, and I would show them the gowns and the outfits that I kind of have an idea of what they would like. And then we kind of piece together a custom set for them. And yeah, they usually love it.
I love the fact that it's all done right here.
Yeah, so what's great is that after the process, they would return to the studio to view their images, and we would come up together with a special collection that would include maybe an album or some beautiful artwork for your home, because we are in that digital age, but
It's
if
true.
it's stuck on your phone, it's never going to come off of there.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
Exactly. So I love to make sure that they are going home with printed product, an album, prints, something for grandma and grandpa always. So that is really important to us here.
Yeah, because I think I have 5,000 photos on my phone.
Exactly, and you probably never print them.
Never.
So a milestone like obviously a maternity or a newborn,
Yeah.
we got to get those printed because we want to pass those down onto our children, right?
Yeah, of course. Okay, let's take a look at some of the
Yes.
gowns. One of them, in which I am wearing, I'm a little slower than you because I don't want to trip over my beautiful trail.
Yeah, so we have many different types of gowns. As you can see, some are big and beautiful.
That's so gorgeous.
Yes, and then some of them are custom. So this is a custom gown I actually had made for our motherhood sessions.
Oh.
So when it's around Mother's Day, we host a motherhood session where moms would come with their little ones and they would wear dresses, as you can see here.
That's so
and then we do a custom
princess-like.
set there. Yeah, we have something more like modern with a big flower.
Gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty stuff.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, there's so many different options.
Exactly. So what's great is that behind most of the dresses is a big V back, so they're customizable to any size.
Yeah,
So
they'll
from
fit
extra,
you.
extra
Trust
small
me.
to extra large.
Yeah.
90% of our dresses are custom to the person, and we just clip them in to make them fit.
Well, they're absolutely gorgeous. I bet
Thank
you this
you.
one's a big hit for moms.
Yes,
beautiful.
moms love that one. And then of course for the little ones, we also have some options.
We should have been
here,
looking
too.
at these ones the whole time.
Yes.
They're way cuter.
So we do have some girls, and we have a couple boy options as well. Like some cute knitted options are cute.
Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. It almost makes me want to have another baby.
Almost.
But not quite, just almost. Oh my
Exactly.
gosh, that one's my favorite. Look at how cute that is.
so cute.
Okay, so then now if I'm a little bit intimidated by getting my photo taken, this is where you would make me feel relaxed and comfortable and there'd be no stress, right?
Exactly. So I'd have you stand over there. We offer full posing guidance.
Woo!
So you come and turn around and face me. Maybe just turn your body a little bit that way. I'm just gonna adjust your dress. We have a hair and makeup team on hand, and they'll be fluffing you up and making you look all pretty. Maybe you can pop a little bit of your knee through there.
Ooh,
Perfect.
little
yeah.
knee, little
You can
arm.
put your hand on your hip there you go. Then we have some wind blowing for your hair.
I know, I love this. It's like my Mariah Carey moment.
There you go. And then we would snap a couple photos. Usually mom and little one would be there running around. Sometimes we get dad involved. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Well, that's pretty amazing. Thank you so much
My
for having
pleasure.
us. Our tour of downtown Burlington continues. We're going to check out some fabulous jewelry coming up next, so don't go anywhere on Morning Live. Well, we have reached the end of our BIA tour of Burlington. October is Female Entrepreneurship Month, and we are here with Jen. We are at AU Jewelry Exchange Lab, and I am learning so much. Thanks, Jen, for having us.
No problem, my pleasure.
So we're going to put in a pretend scenario that I've come in with all of this stuff that I want to get money for. Take me through the process. Show our viewers how easy this is.
That's great. Thank you very much for coming to the lab again. We really appreciate having you here. You're doing exactly what most of our clients do. You'll sit in that magic chair, spend about a half an hour to an hour with us. You have exclusive free time with us, so it's a complimentary evaluation. The first part of your evaluation will be testing your metals. So we're going to test them to find out what their purities are. We don't do that old school way with nitric acid, which is the old school way of testing gold.
How do you do it?
Instead, we use this guy.
Wow.
So this is a $30,000 piece of equipment the miners use in the mining industry. It leaves nothing to the imagination. His nickname is Thor, and he
looks like a hammer.
He looks like a hammer, and he's going to tell us 100% what's in your metal. So not only if it's gold or silver, but all of the other alloys as well.
Okay.
So that's the first part of the appointment, is testing for alloys, and then the second part is weighing it up. So once we know, for example, if it's 10 karat gold, so this would be 10 karat over here, this is a 10 karat piece. First we're going to test it, then we're going to put it on the scale, then we're going to price it based on the market price of the metal that day, and provide you a written evaluation.
And this is a no-cost consultation.
That's correct.
To get all of this information from you.
Yeah.
To sit here for an hour, because I know that I've got tons of this stuff. I have so much of this stuff. And I feel like there would be a little bit of like a letting go process. There would be a little bit of grievance, because quite often this stuff has been handed down to us by relatives that have passed on. There's a lot of emotional attachment to some of these things.
Yeah, that's why we open the business, because we really recognize, we're not a pawnbroker, we're not a jeweler. You're going through your letting go stage of life. You're kind of down. A lot of clients are downsizing. A lot of females come in here and have the same thing, like, the kids don't want it. I'm not wearing it anymore. How long can I keep this for?
Yeah.
It has significant value, and if you've inherited it from somebody, that makes it even more special, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to keep it.
Well, no, because it's just sitting at the bottom of a jewelry box collecting dust. You're not even appreciating it.
No.
So it's like, well, could I appreciate that in my, basement leak that I just need to fix
That's
because
right.
I can't afford a new furnace, or something along those lines, right?
Absolutely. And a lot of clients, when they sell their metals, it is very like there is a little bit of guilt toward going towards that.
Totally.
But
I'm feeling it right now. None of this stuff's mine.
But a lot of times, and if it makes you feel any better from the perspective of what you do with the metals, we recycle them. So we sell this back to the Royal Canadian Mint. It's a 300 times friendlier process than mining for new, and we can't keep it forever. So a lot of times people will do, the valuations are quite high, so they'll take their evaluation and do something special to commemorate who gifted them the jewelry.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's really lovely. And I love the fact that they can take this, they can go away, they can think about it for a little while, and then they can come back in.
No pressure whatsoever. It is complimentary evaluation. We want to make sure that you're sure. And a good part of selling your metals is or even regifting them. So women will do one of three things. They'll either regift. So if it was something that, my daughter wants it, I will give it to my daughter, or remake. So maybe this engagement ring isn't something. Yeah, so this engagement ring you're not wearing anymore, but it would be a lovely pair of earrings and maybe a pendant.
Yes.
And then at the very last, resell. Right?
Okay.
So we recognize how important it is to know the value, to know what you're going to do with it next.
Okay.
And we want to make sure that you're sure, because we're melting it. So we can't
course.
give it back to you.
Yeah, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone. So
okay, let's use this machine and test something on me to see if it's real.
So if you want to take off one of your rings.
Okay, we'll have to do it real quick. I'm getting the old wrap up from Luke.
Okay. So let's see what Thor has to say. Look underneath that graph there, Emily. Do you see the carat?
Yeah.
13, 12.17. AU right underneath, just like our name, AU Jewelry Exchange Lab. There's 49% gold in this.
Wow.
As well as, so it's a 14 karat piece, 54% gold.
Wow.
There's a little bit of silver.
Oh, that's
and a little bit of nickel, a little bit of zinc and copper.
Oh my gosh.
Which makes sense because it's a white gold piece.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much
You're
for
very
having
welcome.
us, Jen. AU Gold Exchange, Jewelry Exchange. Such a wonderful spot to come. Bring everything you need. There's so much more coming up on Morning Live.